Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of Ghoststorying. I'm psychic medium Amy Shuford, and today we are doing a cemetery exploration of the Daniels Church Cemetery in Lincolnton, North Carolina. Let's get started. One of the things that's so interesting about what I do, to me anyways, as a psychic medium, is that I start out, for instance, going to this cemetery um, because I was looking for old cemeteries, and this is in Lincolnton, which is in the 2-hour radius of where I'm staying at my sister's. And as it turns out, there's actually some of my history here. We're going to start here. This caught my eye as I was trying to find somewhere to do my opening without either complete shade on my face or sun in my eyes. And this is Jacob Leonard, 1798, transition 1878. Ancestors: Martin Leonard of Germany, Valentine Leonhardt, born October 13th, 1718, transition November 13, 1781. Born in Germany, sailed to Pennsylvania in 1746. Killed by Tories, rest at Pilgrim Church, Davidson County. My people came over from Germany, sailed to Pennsylvania, and actually, I think they supported the Tories, but that's another thing for another day. So here's Valentine Leonard, March 21st, March 24th, 1751, transition September 3rd, 1814. Veteran of the Revolution, rest at Pilgrim Church. Philip Leonard, January 9th, 1774, transition approximately 1830. Marker erected by the Leonard family, 1990. Thank you for your service to Mr. Valentine. Here we have John Albert, son of, you can't read that, and Mary Schroney, born June 8, 1864, transition February 6, 1885, at the age of 20 years, 7 months, and 2 days. Heavenly blessings to you. So you'll see there's a bunch of headstones that you really can't read anymore, and I'm thinking that is what this is for. July 1823 to February 2nd, 1894. 49th LC Regiment, COK, Army of Northern Virginia, wounded June 17, 1864, at Petersburg. Son of Jacob Leonard, 1798 to 1878, and Anna Shuford, married Barbara Hefner. I swear we're probably related to Anna Shuford. Children: Elizabeth Leonard, Emily Hoffman, Jacob Leonard, M. Ellen Haas. Holte Leonard, M. Charles Haas, Charles A. Leonard and Frances Roberts, Beatrice Leonard, M. Dan Shuford, Kane Leonard, M. Leslie Petrie, and brothers. I'm sorry. Hopefully, I wasn't holding that all wonky. His half brother Caleb and William, in the War of Jacob's 3 sons. Oh, He alone survived. Heavenly blessings to all of y'all. Here we have the Leonard plot. This is Charles A. Leonard, 1852 to 1937, grandson of Jacob Leonard, 1798, transition 1878. Also buried at Daniel's Church. Son of Franklin Leonard, 1823 to 1894, and Barry Hefner, 1828 to 1911. Franklin served in the 49th North Carolina Regiment, Company K, Pleasant Home Guards, wounded at Petersburg in 1874, also buried at Daniel's Church. Married to Frances Roberts, February 17, 1876. Descendant of Valentine Linhart, who we saw earlier, 1718, transition 1780. Patriot, killed by the Tories in November 1781. Buried at Pilgrim Church, Davidson County. And Martin Shuford, oh, I think he's one of my relatives too. Tory, killed at the Battle of Ramser's Mill on June 20th, 1780. Buried on the battlefield. He was one of the 3 original owners, built Howard's Creek Mill. Ooh, very interesting. Something I need to look up. If you listen to your intuition, you'll be led to those things that to those things that are seeking you. Here we have a little lambikin. I think it's Jacob, son. I believe born 1937. Transition, I'm not sure. Heavenly blessings to you, little lambikin. I'm sorry. I just couldn't read that. Here we have a memorial to Johann Daniel Warlick, pioneer immigrant from the Palatinate in Germany. That's where my people are from. Landed in Philadelphia from ship Morton House and made oath of allegiance August 19, 1729. Later came to North Carolina about 1748 to 1749, was issued land grants for a total of 5,100 acres in this area. The local churches bear his name. His wife Barbara Schindler Warlick and their sons and daughters, Daniel Jr., killed an Indian expedition. Nicholas married Miss Eaker. Philip never married. Valentine moved to South Georgia. Elizabeth married Christian Reinhard. Mary married David Ramser. Eve Catherine married Martin Shuford. Yep. Martin Shuford, that's married Eve Catherine. That is one of my ancestors. And later Jacob Sumney. Barbara married Thomas Huber. Lewis married Mary Hoyle. Heavenly blessings to all of you. What a really cool cemetery this is. It just reminds us all that we all came from immigrants. This is cool. Ancestor of George Lohr and his descendants, numbering 84. John Lohr and his descendants, numbering 845. Mrs. Adam Siegel and her descendants, numbering 410. That's amazing. Valentine Lohr, Revolutionary patriot and pioneer who served in the War of the Revolution, York County, Pennsylvania militia. In Captain Gismund's company, came to North Carolina from Lancaster, Pennsylvania in 1789. Ancestor of Mrs. John Jonas and her descendants, numbering 465, Mrs. Solomon Shoup and her descendants, numbering 489. This monument erected in his memory of him by his descendants, August 28, 1930. What a beautiful memorial of these two families and all their descendants. Y'all, I can't wait to tell my siblings about this, to share this with them. And I'm sorry, I'm really allergic to grass and they cut our lawn and this is freshly cut. So I'm a little stuffy right now. But we're just gonna head out to wherever I'm pulled to go next. Okay, I am drawn this way. Here we have Hugh Smith. I'm sorry, sir, I can't pronounce your middle name. U.S. Army, World War II, born 1921, and transition July 12th. 1996. Is that right? Heavenly blessings to you and thank you for your service. And here we have Odessa Strickland Smith, wife, mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. Born 1921, transition 2010. Heavenly blessings to you. Here we have the Kisslers. Here we have Adolphus Job Kissler, Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II, born 1920, transition 2001. Heavenly blessings to you. And then we have Reverend Henry Kissler, PhD, born December 30th, 1879, transition May 7th, 1938. Heavenly blessings to you, sir. Myrtle Blanche Clark, wife of Henry A. Kissler, PhD, born December 17, 1885, transition August 9th, 1970. Heavenly blessings to you. And here we have Alfred Kissler Jr., January 15, 1918, died in service of our country, Pacific area, April 15, 1943, PFC Battery, 6th Field Artillery. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice. Here we have Jack Woodrow Bangle, North Carolina Private 3704 Base Unit AAF, World War II, December 17, 1913, transition March 15, 1971. Thank you for your service. And here we have Harry F. Bangle, U.S. Air Force, Korea, July 17, 1933, transition August 6, 1980. Thank you for your service. Henry R. Bangle, September 2nd, 1887, transition December 17, 1970. And Sally Klein Bangle, April 5th, 1887, transition November 8, 1961. Here we have Charles Blair Siegel, Private First Class U.S. Army Air Corps, World War II, September 25th, 1925, transition March 17, 1992. I tried to set that flag back up, but the ground is really hard. Thank you for your service. Harold L. Siegel, U.S. Army, World War II, September 23rd, 1915, transition July 21st, 1984. Thank you so much for your service. Margaret H. Siegel, April 26, 1918. Transition October 20th, 1991. Now we have the Woods. Hal B. Wood, Private First Class U.S. Army, World War II, October 16, 1924. Transition December 12, 1999. And Betty B. Wood, beloved wife and friend, July 15, 1928. Transition May 28, 2004. There's been somebody following me around. I keep thinking they're a live person, but they don't want to come forward, so that's okay. Here we have the Wises. Ralph Hoyt Wise, Private First Class U.S. Army, World War II, April 3rd, 1924. Transition April 18, 2002. Beloved husband and father. And Nellie Siegel Wise, beloved wife and mother, born June 30th, 1924. Transition May 7th, 2022. Okay, I see another little lambikin that we're going to go to here to be, I think, the last soul that we highlight. Little lambikin Kenny Lewis, son of LL and Alma Yount. February 19th, 1935. Transition April 27, 1937. Heavenly blessings to you, little lambikin. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Ghoststorying. I'm psychic medium Amy Shuford. Thank you for your comments and your likes. And if you feel so drawn, I'd love you to subscribe to my channel. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.